You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, USA Fencing, the fencing organization that is the national governing body for fencing across the United States, and yeah, they've got the influence and they're the ones involved with getting fencing into the Olympics. Oh man, to say they have decided to double down on allowing biological men to go in and compete in their sport, well, that's an understatement, because now we got something that's surfaced that evidently will be taking place today. All right? I saw this and I was like, wow, the timing on this couldn't be better. All right? The other day, of course, we saw this young lady right here, Stephanie Turner. She was disqualified from her fencing match. You see her right there. She is on her bended knee. And that is in protest of the guy standing in front of her. Now, this guy, I believe his name was Redmond Sullivan, actually is no longer on, I think, the Wagner College team or whatever college team he was competing against. He has either been booted off the team or he quit, one or the other. Nonetheless, she took a knee in protest. Later on, she would come out and say, hey, I was fearful. She was scared to compete against this guy. All right? She's 31 years old. He's a much larger, stronger, faster 20-year-old man, biological man. And she said, I didn't want to take the chance. I mean, who could blame her? I mean, seriously. But we've always talked about the competitive advantages. You got to worry about safety in all this, too, and we have seen at times women get injured. Nobody on the left seems to give a rat's. It's kind of funny, the supposed political ideology that championed women's sports and women in general no longer give a rat's about women. They could care less. They literally turned their back on feminism. I mean, that's how radical the left got, that feminism is now too centrist for them. So, that leads us over to this. I want to shine a light on this. Stephanie Say, who is the founder and CEO of XXXY Athletics, which is a brand company, they have honored Stephanie Turner with the Courage Wins Champion Award. She is our latest at XXXY Athletics Courage Wins Champion Award. If you want to support brave female athletes taking a stand for women's sports, it's easy. Just support the brand. A portion of the proceeds of every purchase goes to support the Courage Wins Award. There it is right there. There she is, Stephanie Turner, on bended knee. In protest. And look, it takes a lot of courage. You know, there's a lot of people there. Obviously, this has gotten a ton of attention. You could tell the judges involved in this were literally mad at her because she did not want to compete against a biological man. These people are truly cuckoo. They really are. So, that leads us to this, and I saw this, and it is a jaw dropper. This was posted also by Jennifer Say right here. 2 men will vie for the women's title in USA Fencing April North American Cup tomorrow. Well, this was posted April 10th. So today, these 2 men right here, look, I mean, is that supposed to be a chick? Is that what we're doing? Is that supposed to be a chick? It looks like Grandpa with a bad haircut. Wow. At Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is leading an investigation in the USA Fencing right now. Hold USA Fencing accountable. Revoke their NGB status, their national governing body status. Yeah, we don't need them making any kind of decisions on behalf of anybody. I mean, really? No decisions whatsoever on behalf of anybody. This is a joke. They have literally turned women's fencing into a big ass punchline. That's crazy. Yeah, right there. What a joke. The whole tournament turned into is complete bullshit. It's a fraud. Only women and girls are being forced to accommodate inclusivity of males as trans. This is not happening in men's sports. It's funny how that works out. You don't ever see it the other way around. Men are invading women's sports and smashing records. No one is calling what it is, the extension of women in women's sports. Yeah, there was a lot of women that jumped out there many, many years ago, 40 years ago, trying to get some rights for women's sports, and it's all went down the toilet. USA Fencing is going to need to be canceled and their officials fired until men are driven out of that division. If there are men in women's sports, they are no longer women's sport. Yeah, no, it's men with bad haircuts and bad fashion sense competing against each other. It's a fraud. It's fraudulent. It's literally not. We're witnessing fraud in front of our faces. Terrible news for women sets us back 100 years. And I'm going to tell you, yeah, there's a lot of women in these comment sections. Every woman should be pissed off about this. You should be madder than hell. This is not a women's title. It's a men's title with an asterisk. Yeah, women's divisions shouldn't be equipped with penises. That shouldn't be a thing. It is a thing, in fact. Wow. We're talking, we haven't even been a week, I don't think, since this controversy massively blew up. And this took over the landscape of sports over the course of the last 4 or 5 days. And here we are. They got two men competing for the North American Championship. So, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, Senator Ted Cruz, Congress, they're all investigating USA Fencing right now, trying to figure out what they can do. We know Trump has come out and he is trying to stomp all of this out. Leftist politicians are fighting him tooth and nail. It is ridiculous. But I will say this, because this is a bipartisan issue, keep on sending Democrats to vote for Trump, America First. Keep doing it. Y'all lost an election because of this crap right here. I mean, it's ridiculous. It really is. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.